Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
How's my family doing? My name is FeintAttacks and welcome back to another top 5 here exclusively on LumioseStation. Now you guys, it's been around 2 weeks and I hope you guys haven't forgotten about me. I've been going through some stuff, but we're back with another top 5 here for you guys today, so I hope that you do go on to enjoy it. If you do, be sure to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me because it is greatly appreciated. Now, last week we went and had a top 5 evolutions. A lot of you guys really enjoyed it, so I'm still discussing like a series for the top 5, what I want to do, but I'm still gathering some information about it. And another thing which is going to be really good as well, I'm having some new graphics made for the Lumiose top 5. You know how as YouTubers we like to have these nice graphics and look all like really fancy and dazzy, so we're going to have some brand new top 5 graphics, so that's going to be really exciting, so I can't wait to get those done. They're going to be done in around 2 weeks time, so hopefully soon we're going to have them and we'll be able to like include a lot more information and stuff put into it, so that's going to be really great. But today we're going to go ahead and do a top 5 legendary Pokemon. Now, disclaimer, as a lot of people might think that legendary Pokemon are super cool, I can only put 5 into this list, so I don't hate any legendary Pokemon, you know, they're all different, they're all really creative, so just don't hate if your legendary Pokemon's not on there. This is just going off my opinion, so remember that it's always 100% opinionated, and I hope that you guys do go on to enjoy it. If you do, like I said, smash that thumbs up button because it's greatly appreciated, and let's jump in to this week's top 5. Kicking off this list at number 5, we have the rainbow Pokemon Ho-Oh. Now, literally, there's some things that I really do like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but it's encountering the legendary Pokemons that really do make it just seem that all bit better to just play through the Pokemon game. Now, I was in a bit of a pickle putting either Ho-Oh or Lugia, because a lot of people tend to really prefer Ho-Oh over Lugia, and vice versa with Lugia and Ho-Oh, but I really do love them both. It's because I literally play like a majority of Pokemon Heart Gold, so I'd rather just play that a lot, and I've encountered Ho-Oh a lot more times, and I've used Ho-Oh a lot more times rather than how I've used Lugia, so I think that's where my kind of love for the Pokemon has come from. But I'm not like hating on Lugia whatsoever, because I think Lugia looks absolutely incredible. It's just the fact that I'm like really into like Phoenix birds and stuff. I think they look absolutely majestic, so considering that Ho-Oh has got that kind of peacock and Phoenix look to it, I think it does absolutely just fit in so nicely. So I've used, when it comes to a Ho-Oh, I've used to use it in a competitive battle. I don't really play like Ubers as much. Like, I know a lot of people actually do play it and they like to like enjoy it and stuff. I never really use Ho-Oh when it comes to competitive. I've used him like twice and he's a really nice Pokemon, but I do go preferably on his looks. I think he looks absolutely insane, and I love like the red and green colours that all match with the yellow as well. I think that's absolutely amazing. Now, coming to the scene when you encounter the Pokemon, that is absolutely phenomenal. In like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, when you go to the top of the tower and there's like those bells chiming and Ho-Oh just comes down from the sky, I think it looks absolutely insane. And then when it comes to it in Orash, you have to go through like the Hooper's Hoops, and then the music starts playing, and you can hear that in the background right now, and I think it sounds absolutely insane. So I do really love Ho-Oh. He's an absolutely brilliant Pokemon, but you know, it's one of those weird things. It's either Lugia or Ho-Oh. I both love them absolutely loads, but Ho-Oh definitely just does get that a little bit more of it, just because I've used him a lot more, and I really do love his encounter scene. So that's why I decided to go ahead and put Ho-Oh up at number 5. Coming down to this week's number 4 on this list, we have Dialga. Now, I am an absolute big fan of Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Pearl, and Pokemon Diamond. I'm an absolutely big fan of this generation just because of the fact of the legendaries and the music played throughout the games. Now, necessarily coming to number 4 with Dialga, I absolutely love Dialga's design and the fact that he can control space, and he's a dragon Pokemon. I mean, who doesn't love a dragon Pokemon? Everybody loves a dragon Pokemon, but to know the fact Pokemon Steel and Dragon as well, I think he's absolutely amazing, and the design on him looks absolutely brilliant. You cannot say that is a crappy design for a Pokemon. That Pokemon looks absolutely fierce. He looks absolutely majestic. He looks insane. I absolutely love Dialga's design, and the fact that he can just control time is just out of this world. It's like literally like, who can do that? Literally, who can do that, honestly? You just don't give a Pokemon that ability. You really don't give a Pokemon that ability. He's absolutely insane, and I really do love Dialga's whole design. And it's just, I'm such a big fan of Generation, what is it, 4? Oh, damn, no. Generation 4, I think. Generation 4 or 3, I cannot know. 3's Hoenn, yeah. Generation 4, because that's Sinnoh. Now, I nearly got myself caught out there. I really did get myself caught out there. But no, I honestly just love Dialga so much. And when it comes to competitive, like I said, I've not really used him that much. I don't really play Ubers that much and stuff. But the encounter for Dialga, you know, like the scene where you go up onto is it Spear Pillar, and Dialga's like chilling there. I wish something a little bit better. You know, that whole encounter thing, when it's Platinum, when both Dialga and Palkia get summoned, and then you, like, Giratina comes from the Distortion World and stuff like that. I really wish Dialga would have had, like, a better scene for when it I don't know, I like it, but I think, but the only reason to question it is because it was back in, like, Generation 4, a few years ago. They didn't really have the technology to make something look absolutely insane like they could do with the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but I just think they could have put a little bit more effort into Dialga's like encounter scene. But nevertheless, it really does look amazing, and I will always watch it every time it comes to it. You know, I'll not just like turn my head or whatever I'm doing. I'll always watch it because I think it does look absolutely insane. So I do really love the blue colours added to Dialga's design as well. It's an absolutely brilliant Pokemon, and I decided to go ahead and put this guy up at number 4. Moving down to the number 3 spot on the list is the genetic Pokemon Mewtwo. You cannot go wrong with a Mewtwo. You really cannot go wrong with the OG legendaries. Oh my god, I absolutely love Mewtwo. And it's just the fact that he's OG is one of the reasons why I think many people who was around that time who played through Pokemon Blue and stuff like that, they will always like say, will include a Mewtwo in the top 5 because he's just, yeah, he's just the boss. He really is one of the bosses of Pokemon, and he also gets a Mega Evolution, which is really cool. I think the only Pokemon that also gets another Mega Evolution through the legendaries is probably Diancie. I don't think Hooper Mega evolves because it's given like an item and stuff like that. I don't think they, but it'd be really cool if we could get some Mega Evolutions into legendary Pokemon. So Mewtwo being the, like, out of the 2 that could Mega Evolve, which is absolutely brilliant. I don't really necessarily like his other designs. I think they could have gone with something a little bit more different when it comes to Mewtwo's Mega Evolution. They could have put the stuff, you know, like when Giovanni was training Mewtwo, like how to control his power. If they could have put stuff like that onto him as his Mega Evolution, oh my lord, that would have looked absolutely fantastic. But I really do love Mewtwo. Like I said, his encounter when it comes to like Pokemon Blue and stuff, you go through the Cerulean Cave, and just getting through that cave is one of the many reasons why I really do love Mewtwo. Like back in the day, Pokemon Blue, going through the Cerulean Cave to trying to get Mewtwo was literally one of the toughest challenges I've ever done in my life, I swear to god. And it was one of the most nerve-wracking, and when you come to encounter, he's level 70, and you're throwing Ultra Balls, you're trying to get this guy, and it's absolutely insane. And like the moment, just like the whole atmosphere of trying to capture the guy is really nice as well. So I do really love Mewtwo. I think his designs is absolutely nice, and I will never change Mewtwo. Like I said, for a Mega Evolution though, if they could have put stuff on him, like with that Giovanni scene, I think that would look absolutely brilliant, like in the movie. But no, Mewtwo is a brilliant Pokemon. When it comes to using him in competitive, I've never really used him. I guess other people can really see why they like Mewtwo for like in the competitive side, because a lot of people like to base their judgment on Pokemon for the competitive side. I really just love his design most of all, and his encounter thing in Cerulean Cave is really nice as well. So I decided to go ahead and put Mewtwo up at number 3. Coming down to the number 2 spot on the list this week, we have the 3 legendary dogs, or the 3 legendary beasts if you want to call them, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Now, honestly, these 3 Pokemon, you cannot go wrong. I might have said this for Mewtwo, but you cannot go wrong with Raikou, Entei, or Suicune. You really can't. These 3 Pokemon are absolute machines, and I like the history they put behind it. So I'm just going to read you a little bit of the history they put behind it. So, a direct counterpart to the Generation 1 trio, the beasts find their master in Ho-Ho, who revived them when the Ecruteak City's brass tower burned down. They are said to embody the 3 events that happened to the tower: the lightning that struck the tower, so that's Raikou, the fire that burned the tower down, so that's Entei, of course, and the winds and rain that put it out are put into Suicune. It is unknown whether these 3 were already Suicune, Raikou, and Entei before they were revived, or whether Ho-Ho actually reincarnated them 3 non-legendary Pokemon. So, you know, you have to put into mind what these Pokemon were they actually Raikou, Entei, and Suicune before, or were they just like 3 like non-legendary Pokemon? So these were in the tower, they get burnt down, and then they literally just Ho-Ho reincarnates them and puts these legendary beasts. So it's really crazy to think about that. So that's what I really do love about the backstory behind Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. And when it's coming into their encounter, you know, when you've basically got to chase them around Johto. And again, that can be fun and it can be boring, but you know, when you've not encountered them and you run into them for the first time and your heart starts beating, you think, oh shit, okay, we're gonna capture this thing, we're gonna try, and if you're checking out your Pokeballs because you know they're gonna run away, you're like, crap, I've got no quick balls, I'm just gonna throw an Ultra Ball and hope for the best. That's basically what I was like every time I run into these Pokemon when I was younger, and it's so funny to do that, but I really do like that about them. Like I said, I think their designs are absolutely brilliant, so a lot of thought went into these beasts, and they all look absolutely amazing. I couldn't pick whether I'd just like one or the other. I had to put the 3 into one. It was absolutely brilliant. So I really did want to go ahead and put these legendary beasts up at number 2. They look absolutely insane, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this as well. I know a lot of people really do love the legendary beasts as well. So like I said, I decided to go ahead and put these guys up at number 2. Coming down to the number 1 spot on the list this week, we have my boy Reshiram. Now, a lot of you guys probably won't agree with me on this. You could be thinking, Christian, why, man? You could have had so many better choices with number 1, but remember, it's my opinion. I absolutely love Reshiram. Why don't people love Reshiram? Look at his design. Look how elegant and sleek this guy looks. He looks absolutely fantastic. That's what I love about Reshiram as well. It's just his old design, and I really love the fact that he gets Turbo Blaze as well. If you're not, people are really familiar with Turbo Blaze. Basically, if Pokemon's got Turbo Blaze, it can hit Pokemon with Levitate, with an Earthquake and stuff like that. It's really good, so I really do love it for that. And the fact that he's a Dragon Pokemon as well, you know my love for Dragon Pokemon are absolutely insane. So he's Dragon and Fire. He looks absolutely amazing. Now, reading from the biology of Reshiram, it's really cool as well, what I really do love about this, right? So Reshiram is the white-coloured beetle Pokemon with Draconic, Avian, and Mammalian Trias. A long, voluminous, wisping mane streams of the upper side of the snout and outwards towards its head. So basically, you can see already these big mass of words that I can't even read, and I'm 20 years old. They're all over me, and it's absolutely insane. So when it comes to the encounter, they could have made it a lot better. I'll admit that. They could have made it a lot better, but honestly, it's just his all sleek design, what I do really love about it. And the fact that he's in the movie as well, which is pretty cool about that. He's just, I don't know why, I think I'm just in love with the colour white, more or less. But I just think he looks absolutely insane. Like, looking at his tail when it, like, fires up, it's like a jet engine as well. I think that looks absolutely insane, and I really do love Reshiram. I really do. I've used this guy when it comes to Ubers. I've used him. I really do like to go for, like, the, what is it, what's his signature move? I've completely forgot it. I'm trying to think. I really can't think. I'm just like looking it up now. The Fusion Flare, that's it got. The Fusion Flare or the Bolt Strike. I think Bolt Strike's Zekrom, Fusion Flare, Fusion Bolt, not the Fusion. Yeah, the Fusion Flare or the Blue Flare. One of them two. One of them two. They have really cool moves, and I love the fact when that happens, like his tail lights up like a jet engine. I think that looks absolutely insane, and I really do love the colour, just of, and how sleek and elegant it really does look. Like I said, when it comes to his encounter, they could have made it a little bit better, but it's just the fact that it ties in with the whole game and stuff. You know, this Pokemon only accepts a true hero and stuff like that, so that's what I really do love about Reshiram as well. It's just overall his design, he looks absolutely fantastic. A lot of you guys won't agree with me, so I hope that you're not writing hate comments down below in the comment section, guys. It's just what I like, you know, he's just a really nice Pokemon, so I hope that you guys like him too. If you don't, like I said, go ahead and leave a comment, because I want to know what your favourite top 5s is. choices, but that is why I decided to go ahead and put Reshiram up at number 1. Okay guys, there you have it, my top 5 for this week. So, if you guys have enjoyed, be sure to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, because it is greatly appreciated to know you guys supporting the series, and I hope that you do guys go on and continue to enjoy it. So this week we've had top 5 legendaries. Go ahead and leave a bunch of comments for me, because I need to get some ideas on what I want to do for future top 5s to have like a series going as well. I don't want to be just popping off and doing what everybody else is doing, like I said, with these top 5s. I want to be doing something different. We want to be keeping the train going here at LumioseStation. So if you guys could really help me out and go ahead and leave a bunch of comments down below in the comment section on a top 5 series you'd like to see me do, that'd be absolutely fantastic as well. For that, I've been FeintAttacks. Have yourselves a good day, and the next time I see you guys, hopefully we'll have an idea, or maybe some brand new graphics as well, and that'll be absolutely amazing. So guys, with that being said, I've been FeintAttacks. Thank you so much, and until the next time guys, I'll see you then.